Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this tutorial, I will share with you some amazing facts about Meghan Markle. Top 10 royal rules Meghan Markle had to follow and broke. So welcome to my channel, and today we are counting down our picks for the top 10 royal rules Meghan Markle had to follow and break. For this list, we will be looking at the most notable times of the Duchess of Success, Tint Adire, to legalities, unwritten rules, and royal protocols. There are no royal rules against you leaving a comment. So, let us know your thoughts below and comment. So, friends, Meghan Markle had broke the rule number 10, going barefoot. In 2018, Meghan and Harry set off on their first international royal tour. One stop on said tour was the famous Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia. While there, a pair of them kept things much more casual. Now, you may be thinking that seems reasonable. After all, it feels good. While walking with sand in your shoes doesn't. However, when you are a royal, comfort doesn't always come first, and long-standing protocol disapproves of them going barefoot. This is something of a guideline that both Kate Middleton and Harry's mother, the late Princess Diana, have notably adhered to the on beaches. Rule number 9, wrong nail polish. If you happen to see clips or photos of Meghan Markle presenting at the 2000 British Fashion Award, you probably noticed her beautiful black dress and her growing baby bump. You might not have noticed her manicure though, and if you did, you probably wouldn't have found her short, painted nails to be noteworthy. But many royal watchers sure did. A royal rules reportedly stating the bold dark colored nail polish is unroyal. To that point, the Queen wore the same almost colorless ballet slipper polish from brand Easy for decades. Rule number 8, autograph signing. So, imagine you just bought a notebook and have decided that your goal is to fill it with the signature of the British royal. Well, unfortunately, that's unlikely to happen. It isn't because the royal don't want to sign your books. It is because they are forbidden from doing so. Basically, the no autograph rule is in place to prevent people from having the royal signature, which they could then possibly forge. We know what you are thinking. Didn't we see Meghan Markle break that rule when she signed an autograph for a little girl back in 2018? The answer is kind of. According to Pupil, Markle wrote, "Hi Kathleen," and didn't actually put a signature. So you be the judge. Rule number 7, wearing pants. It isn't that rule that's set in stone, but when we tell you that Queen Elizabeth II apparently liked pant or royal woman far less than a dress or a skirt, we aren't kidding around. In fact, if you look through photos of the Queen's public appearance, you will notice only a handful or two featured her in pants. On the flip side, Meghan Markle was probably spotted in pants several times during her first year as a member of Royal Enclave alone. Again, that's this isn't make it or break it rule. Kat Middleton and other royal ladies have done the pants thing as well, but it doesn't seem as though Meghan Markle was called out for it a little. Rule number 6, closing her own car door. Yes, there are something that royals do that are very relatable and remind us that they are normal people, just like us. And then there is this, while you, like us, probably have to open and close our own car doors. The royals have someone to do that for them, especially if they are on duty. And while there is nothing saying they can't do it themselves, it generally isn't done. In fact, it's such a 180 from what folk are used to seeing from the royals that when Markle closed her own car door, it was actual story. Indeed, news outlets and Twitter went wild over it. Rule number 5, no pantothos. Many watching Harry and Meghan's first public appearance together post engagement wanted to hear about how they were feeling and maybe get a glimpse of the ring. What they also got was an unexpected glimpse of Markle's legs. The issue wasn't that she was showing off too much of them, but they are but that they weren't covered by stocking. You might be thinking, well, how many people commonly wear pantos these days? Well, most people remembers, females remembers, well, most female members of the royal family do on a regular basis. Simply put, it isn't a law or anything, but Markle was definitely bucking tradition with her bare legs. Rule number 4, crossing her legs. When Meghan Markle became a member of royal family, she probably didn't realize just how many different little things there are to consider. For instance, we aren't not sure she ever thought that way she said would be making headlines. When she went to the Queen's Young Leaders Awards ceremony in 2018, many noticed she was sitting with her legs crossed. It's a position which is traditionally not approved for royal women, especially at formal events. Although, to be fair, most royal ladies have at one time or another been photographed sitting with legs fully crossed. Yes, the Queen too. Rule number 3, christening outfit. When it came to her son Christian, Meghan Markle went against tradition in a few ways. First off, she and Prince Harry kept it private, whereas normally their movements they are opened up to the public, and photographers can come and take photos. Some pictures were subsequently released for us all of to see though. It is those where we see Markle's second so-called transgression of a Buckingham Palace tradition. She wore there. The thing is, it's generally assumed that a royal mom will turn clothes from a British fashion designer for such an event. But at least Archie kept with tradition. Rule number 2, expressing her views. No one is saying that members of royal family don't have political views, but they aren't supposed to express them. Accordingly to the UK parliamentary website, although not prohibited law, it's considered unconstitutional for the monarch to vote in an election. The royal website reportedly goes even further, stating that the monarch has to remain strictly neutral with respect to political matters. While these rules apply more strictly to the queen or king, there is an understanding that they extrapolate to all members of the royal family. That's why it was a big deal when Markle did things like call herself feminist and appear to support a pro choice stance. Rule number one: announcing Archie's birth on Instagram. These days, it seems pretty commonplace for everyone from your cousin to Hollywood movie stars to reveal the birth of their child on social media. But as we all know, the royal family is anything but common. Generally, royal births have been announced via in ease outside the palace. That is the tradition, and to be fair, an easel announcement was eventually made. But Meghan and Harry also decide to use the modern day easel. That is Instagram. Their account sent to out a simple "It's a boy" pic accompanied by a relatively short caption to the world let know Archie had arrived. So friends, I just hope that you would like my video, and if you like the video, kindly share it with your friends so you will get the all notifications on time. Thank you so much.